Okay, so here we are. Haven't done a video log in a while. So I got my ukulele, a guitalele. It's a six-string ukulele. So it's like a hybrid between a guitar and a ukulele. And before I get into the vlog, I'm gonna just jam a little song I've been working on, practicing around, singing. Classic from the Beatles. I should have known better. So let's see if we can. Whoa, 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 I should have known better with a girl like you. That I would love everything that you do, and I do, hey, 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 and I do, whoa, whoa, I never realized what a kiss could be, that this could only happen to me. Can't you see, can't you see, that when I tell you that I love you, oh, you're gonna say you love me too, oh, and when I ask you to be mine, you're gonna say you love me too. Whoa, whoa, I should've realized a lot of things before. If this is love, you gotta give me more. Give me more. Hey, hey, give me more. Whoa, whoa, I never realized what a kiss could be, that this could only happen to me. Can't you see, can't you see, that when I tell you that I love you, oh, you're gonna say you love me too, oh, that when I ask you to be mine, you're gonna say you love me too. You love me too. You love me too. Okay, so that was the basic, easy, simple song. I was playing with the chord forms, even though the Guitalele is a fifth higher. It's kind of like the ukulele. The chords are, you can look them up, but anyway, there's like C and G and chords like that. I think in the bridge refrain, it's like an A minor, F, G, I think, C, and then the C7 in there, A minor again. So yeah, you can find it. I'll give you a link if you want, and you'll have to transcribe it if you want it to be in that key. Or no, you don't have to transcribe it. You can play, if you have a normal guitar, you can play it in the chords showed on the link. Anyway, just a quick update this week. News for me is for the past several weeks I've been seriously learning and trading on the Stock Exchange of Thailand, and as well as the New York Stock Exchange via broker. Um, um, ah, mm, ah. Broker for my U.S. bank and a broker for my Thai bank, one of my Thai banks. And so it's been a steep learning curve. The first thing I'll say is, of course, I started off with fundamental research on stocks that I was interested in and wanted to trade. And then I was eager when I got my initial investment, 5,000 baht, so like $120, $30, something like that, in the Thai broker. And the good thing about the Stock Exchange of Thailand with these brokers is you can start with a very small amount. So 5,000 baht was the minimum to get in, because they charge commissions based on a proportion of the actual value of the trade, as opposed to my American broker, which ultimately is going to charge a flat fee. So it's like $9 or $6 if I trade frequently per trade. So that means it's not ideal for small investments, because you have to pay back that commission anyway just to break even, let alone get capital gains or losses. So yeah, with the Thai bank broker, the stock exchange, it charges a commission something like 1.6%, including VAT, value-added tax, and commission. So that works out to something like 3% by the time, 3.5% by the time I sell it. So just to break even, I've got to make a 4% profit, basically, is what I calculated. And I had my first several profitable trades today, with some small amounts, small amounts of investment, like 1,000, 1,500 baht each, and I was watching it using technical analysis, and that was the other point I was going to get to. Other than the fundamental analysis, which is important, especially if you're going to be in the long run, if you're going to play with some stocks and wait for the market to get into a bull phase and to gain a lot, then you'll have to study the fundamentals, of course. But if you just want to do day trading and swing trading, so trying to catch on momentum and reversals, then you'll have to learn about analytics, basically indicators of where the particular stock market is at, and obviously understanding support and resistance and all of these technical tools. So I've learned a few, and below in the page that you're watching this video, or if you're watching it from YouTube directly, then you can click the link. You'll see 4 analytical tools that I actually have learned and started to enjoy in this first initial week. Obviously, I'm no expert. I made 28 baht profit after paying all the commission, which ended up making, actually, the commission and the VAT, the value-added tax, made the bank, the broker, and the government 70, 80 baht, so 3 times what I made. And at the end of the day, gain is gain, and so that's how the stock market works. If you're on the winning side of the trade, then you're going to gain. Everyone's going to gain. The bank's going to be happy. The government's going to be happy for the tax. So that's the positive side, obviously. But if you don't do your homework, or you just have some bad luck sometimes, then you'll be on the losing side. And so not to say I obviously haven't broken even. That's the first benchmark, and my strategy for learning about the stock market and the trade is to break even and then to ride some free stocks. That's obviously the first benchmark to get. So it's one thing to have a few profitable trades here or there, but if you have, if you do it smart and you're hedging your bets around. So I still have a few stocks that I've gotten that have depreciated a little bit over, but it's only been a week or 2 weeks. So obviously I understand a little bit more than I did a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about how the trends and finding the trends and noticing the patterns and when to get in and when to get out. So you can look at those indicators that I have listed below if you want to learn more. And obviously when I make my first 100 baht or something, then I'll have to update again and be more specific. 28, 30 baht, less than $1 is really not that fancy. Considering though, the gross profit was something, capital gains was 3 times that. So we're looking at $4 or $5, based on probably 1,500 baht or something maximum investment. But obviously got it all hedged around. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Also, the New York Stock Exchange is opening up pretty soon. The difference, in contrast to the Stock Exchange of Thailand, is with the American stock market. Most of the traders, they're not really ideal for small amounts of small trades unless you're doing Forex. So if you only got like, $50 or $100 to start with, it's going to be kind of difficult. Unless you got a deal where you got some for commission-free trades to start off with, which I do have. But in the long run, that's not really going to help me, because I think they charge like $9 flat fee for commission, which is okay. It's worth it if you're investing $1,000. $9 is nothing, and so it's not that hard to make back. However, if you're only starting with 50 bucks or 100 bahts, for example, so like $9 for example, let's say I invested $100 in several stocks, I would need to experience 9% gain just to break even to cover that commission. Never mind making profit and tax. I'm not sure how that works. Obviously, you have to declare any of your gross profits or net profits to the IRS at the end of the day anyway, because they got to get their share as well. So it's going to be a little bit harder until I have a bigger capital base to grow my portfolio and my net worth in the U.S. I do have a few stocks playing with a few ETFs, which are exchange-traded funds. Different story there altogether. But anyway, I'll get into that another time. I just wanted to update you real quick on my progress on the learning curve. It's always good to be learning something, And with the stock market, okay, can't beat them, you got to join them, right? The idea for me is obviously I enjoy learning about economics, macroeconomics, microeconomics, and trading. I've always been into trading ever since I was a kid, as far as trading this toy for that toy. But this is finally one way for me to enjoy looking at numbers and charts, and possibly monetize it to be able to pay the banks even more money. I owe them a lot of money at the end of the day. So the idea is to get out of that, and so I can get more debt, more credit. No. Okay, so that's going to be enough for today. I hope you enjoyed my motor mouth version of everything in my song particularly, and hope to update you guys and gals all on here more often. So for that, I'll say สวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณครับ สวัสดีครับ